Hello and welcome to the stream, everybody. Hope that you're all good, and apologies for the tardy start of this raid hour stream for Shiny Xerneas. Hope you're all good. Thanks so much for jumping in early as well. And the mod squad is in full strength, which is always lovely to see. Charlie Lucy, DellHazard, Charlie Todd in the chat as well. Bearders, welcome. Hope everyone is good. VGE, wonderful to see you as well. And of course, Sue and Lewis, who have just left my flat. Good luck for the in-person raid hour. So, I also have to say, we're going to jump straight over to the game and say thanks to Wolfpack for the first invite of the stream. Maybe we can get some shiny luck. I will say, Sue has been killing it on the shiny Xerneas front. Like, literally, so many shiny Xerneas from either invites or in-person raids we've been doing over the last few days. Kind of insane. Kind of insane. But, I mean, how's everyone else doing in terms of the hunt for the shiny fairy stag? I don't know. Oh! First check of the stream, Wolfpack straight with the shiny. Couldn't really have written that, to be honest. Nice one. Wonderful stuff. Wolfpack or Jostein Groven, who's on the Patreon side of things. Thanks very much. They'll probably join in afterwards, because it is, of course, Europe Raid Hour at the moment. Valadu, good to see you, man. How's it been going? No shinies in 24 raids so far. Sammy, hopefully we can change that fortune. So I think I've discussed with Sue what the plan is, because obviously Sue, Hermes Ninja, if you weren't aware, is actually here in London and been using Walpole Park to collect Pokeballs for TwitCom Day. So there's going to be a few people getting invites from her as opposed to me. And I think it's mostly the mod squad I think will be getting invites. Because she'll be doing stuff in person. So actually, it may be a little bit more like, we'll see who can join my raids, because we've obviously got the local crew and Sue who will be sending out invites to quite a lot of people. It should be wonderful. It should be a good one. Randy, good to see you. We are nearly at best friends. I think I'm like a week away or something, actually, at long last. Thank you very much, Petra, for the lovely super sticker donation. Appreciate the support. Hope you're good at, God knows, was it like 2 in the morning? I always forget the time difference for you guys in the land down under, but I appreciate the dedication. Some of the APAC players, the dedication of staying up until God knows what time of the morning, doing all of the raid hours in different time zones. Could you stop jumping, Xerneas? Thank you very much. So, 0 for 13 raids so far for Charlie Todd. Hopefully, it sort of appears soon, but you are well under the odds, actually, in terms of doing raids. So, fingers crossed, raid hour prevails for you. BG, you got 2 shiny Xerneas on my birthday. Oh, I remember you saying, yes, birthday shiny Xerneas. That's very nice indeed. Double shiny is wonderful. Happy birthday for the other day as well. I probably missed that because I'm useless. So, shiny Xerneas back to back. Nice. Very nice win indeed. Kerry Young, wonderful to see you. Hello to Zachary and the family as well. I hope you're doing alright. I did see the Gengar cast. Looking good. Should be a good one on Saturday with a lot of you joining, which is fantastic. CL Galactic, good to see you as well. No shiny for me yet. Haven't been able to do raids, so fingers crossed it happens sooner rather than later. Rather than faffing around, because of course, Europe Raid Hour, we should be getting invites. That's an 89% of shiny. It's not too bad, but it's Wolfpack. I don't remember the numbers. Let's just call it 89 because it is 89 IV. There we go. A nice... Actually, a Norwegian shiny. That kind of fits for the Mon in question. And we've got invites. Let's go for Randy's invite because there's less time on it in case it happens to be full. Yes, we're in. Lovely, Randy. Thank you very much for the invite. And I will give... I don't know what I'll give. Bonus points. A round of applause. You won't be able to see it because I'm trying to madly max revive everything and get the team ready. But my... my battle party for Xerneas. What movie does it reference? Alison Becker, I appreciate the invite. I jumped into Randy's that had a little bit less time on it, but hey, all invites are good invites, so I appreciate you. Good to see you as well. How's the shiny hunt been going? Are you successful? Because quite a few people have seen good fortune. I'm now, that's my 4th shiny Xerneas in 51 raids. This will be the 52nd raid. Just going to guess Terminator. Well, it might help if I gave you a bit more time to actually look at what the battle party says. the name of it. There's a tie-in between the quote to the movie to then the typing of Mons in it. That's the thing. Whether it's that much of a stretch, I thought it was quite clever. And also I'm amazed that they allowed me to type that in, but I guess because it's not the Pokemon name, there's no inappropriate text filter, perhaps. Or maybe it just dodges the whole inappropriate text filter instead. So, we may be lucky with that one. Tom T-Sandy25, good to see you, by the way. Sorry I didn't see you pop into the chat. Still trying for the shiny, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed indeed. Very best of luck. Don't forget, there is another raid hour for this. So this is 1 of 2 raid hours for shiny Xerneas, and we've got the weekend, etc. So it is here for a fairly long time. Ooh, 2142. Not terrible, maybe a 91%. So far I've had the best has been a random 98er. The best shiny has been a 91%er from Zophie. Randy with the most damage, and the final strike done by yours truly. But nice. Also, Kerry repping all of the Gengar stuff on there for the style points. Nice one. Go on, Randy. Back-to-back shinies? Ah. If only. If only. I know some people, I've seen a few people saying like, maybe we're not going crazy for the shiny. I'm kind of in that camp as well. I'm only doing a few I'm doing in-person raids. Green Pass is absolutely fine. And then a few remotes here and there if I need to do like level ups with friendships and things like that. So, not taking this one as crazy, which is where maybe a lot of you have been sending through invites. I appreciate every invite that anybody sends me, no matter what it is. But I'm not jumping in as many as I did for Yveltal. When Origin Giratina swings around in the raids, oh, then we're going to be dropping some serious coin and some serious amount of time on the raid passes. Oh, and also, before I forget, this might be a weird request, but there's an explanation behind it. Alright, so, as we struggle to catch a non-shiny Xerneas, if you're going to super chat or like donate to the stream, could you please do it through the PayPal link? Because for the benefit of the future of the channel, I might have dropped a serious amount of money into something. And yes, it's sort of yes. I mean, I figured like it was to do with Amazon. There was an Amazon Prime deal for it. I thought just you've got to go caution to the wind. I tried to do like whatever it is, like the monthly installment thing, which I've got another thing, which is cool. There's a lot. If you could check out the Patreon, you guys are going to get an exclusive sneak peek onto some of the upgrades. There's some serious upgrades coming, which is awesome. But yes, I've sort of cleaned myself out, shall we say, in stellar fashion. So, yes, if you're going to support the stream, there's a PayPal link in the description. There's also being posted by Nightbot somewhere, I believe. Do that rather than letting YouTube handle it for like 3 weeks and taking a slice of it. Oh, God, it feels weird to have to put forward a request like that. But Wolfpack with another raid invite. So here's my battle party. Derelict my balls. If you can think of the movie that references, applause. Applause to you. Beard is happy to do raids in Weatherspoons at the moment. Oh, lovely stuff. On the way to Ali Pali for 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Lovely, man. Enjoy Weatherspoons. Now I'm interested to see what you bought. So I need to record. I might do that straight after the stream, actually. But Patreon, you guys are going to get... It's nice to actually be able to show, hey, the Patreon support, etc., has gone and is being saved and utilised to further benefit the... Yes, Valadu with Zoolander. It is, of course, a Zoolander reference there. Yeah, go on. Because, it's a quote. It's a quote said by Ben Stiller, obviously, who plays the main character. And the main character pulls out that there is a look that he does called Blue Steel. And obviously we're rocking and rolling with Steel types versus Xerneas. So that's the connection there. Such a good movie. It's an amazing movie. It's really old, isn't it? It's actually like 2001 or something. It's donkey's years old, but such a good movie. Way better than the second one. The second one was a bit weird. And 2126, not fantastic, but hey. Charlie Toll, can't wait for the Origin form. Going to go hardcore. Absolutely, I am on that. The hardcore plane for raid, shall we say. And hey, final strike once again with the Mega Aggron. Not shiny. That's all good. If we don't get another shiny, then, you know, hey ho. I'm hoping to provide shinies for people who maybe still need them on the Patreon list, and whoever is going to jump onto the Super Chat raid slot system. I need to think of a smoother way of saying that, but of course, if you drop a Super Chat, or if you tell me you've, I don't know, donated through PayPal or whatever, to jump onto the raids for the stream, $2 equivalent, whatever, with your in-game name and your friend code, so I can send you a friend request. You can jump on for all the raids we've got for the stream. Or if you do $5 or £5, or it is actually $5, £5 due to how screwed up everything is with the pound versus the dollar. That will get you on for the whole week, which, given I'm basically going around constantly with Sue every day, having brunch and going to do in-person raids, there'll be some in-person raids. We'll send out the invites. So, it is up to you, of course. And thank you very much to the mods who are on point with adding links and information, etc. Let's pin that message. There we go. And Alison Becker chucking through another invite. Let's go. How was this, Carrie? Will Sue be popping into the stream with you? Zachary was hoping to see her. No, she's out and about at the moment with the local crew who are getting ready to organise and manoeuvre, seeing what gyms will be blocked, what's going to be the best route. It's the one week that Sue's in the UK. She's got to experience a proper UK raid, or Ealing Squad raid hour, since it is also the first week of Xerneas as well. So it should be a good one. But I know that not everybody has it, so fingers crossed we can bring some good sparkles. Hopefully. And also, this was a nice gift from Sue as well. Litwick with the bow tie and a Pikachu pumpkin head candy cane thingy. All I say is, I saw this and I want it to be a Halloween costume. I want Litwick to have a Halloween costume with a bow tie. That'd be rather nice, to say the least. Oh, and Jerry and Sammy have hit lucky friends on one of those raids. Congrats, peeps. Sue is swamped for lucky trades, I know that. There's so many people need to do lucky trades and all of that. It's not going to be possible on Com Day. Where's my bloody PayPal link? I'm trying to find it. There we go. And one of Sue's trades, hopefully. It's first come, first served, Dell. So you've got to get here early, because there's so many people who need to do lucky trades with Sue. It's mad. Actually mental. And yeah, Zoolander Petra was a bloody brilliant film. Brilliant film. Loved it. Come on, Alison Becker. Bring me 2611. Terrible weather booster, but thank you very much for the invite, as always. Now, if I remember the last time, I can't remember if it was like double stream or not for Xerneas, when it was here in May of 2021, we got the weather boosted hundo on stream. So, no shiny. We'll see what happens to prevail in terms of IVs, shinies tonight. But we're not going for the shundo on this one. Not chasing the shundo for this one. No chance. How's the crowd looking for Saturday? So far, like, I think loads of people. Loads and loads of people will be coming down from pretty decent spread of the country, to be honest, I think. Hope the weather doesn't dampen their spirits. Let's see. I mean, it's sort of been on and off drizzle this afternoon. They've got an umbrella. I gave them an umbrella so that they won't get soaked. But I'm hoping, like, it looks now like the potential bad weather might go tonight, tomorrow and Friday, and then Saturday starting to look nice and clear. Actually, knock on wood. Certainly for the afternoon. So I'm hoping Saturday afternoon for the Com Day will be all clear and Xerneas in the bag. First time I've seen your golden raz count into triple digits for months. Yes. That's what happens when you're not raiding as hardcore as you once were. So we're finally under 1,000 golden razes at long last, which is great. And well, I guess actually, like, you may have seen, if you follow me on Twitter or whatever, I post about like the daily adventure incense. Sometimes if it's remotely interesting. Tonight I'm going to try and see if I can get 30 spawns from walking, because I got 29 last night, and I think that included actually somehow doing turns. So I was turning down roads, but I timed the spawn and the catches right. So 29 spawns on foot. We were walking at nearly 6.5 kilometers an hour for that time. And I think there was the final turn in the last 2 minutes of the incense. I botched the catch and didn't quite make it, so there was a delay. I reckon I can get 30 spawns from walking. I know somebody got 30 spawns while, what was it, on a bus or on a bike or something like that. I'm like, no, I can do this legit. I can walk and get 30 spawns, you know, on foot. That's the maximum. 30 spawns is the maximum, because that's one every 30 seconds. So that's the plan. That is the plan. And the Keme, I did see that musical quote, shall we say. It was all over bloody Instagram for, like, you know, however many months or weeks. You usually get between 24 and 26. Yeah, if you sort of move at a normal pace, you get between... Oh, Gabriel, let's go for that raid invite. 24 to 28, like, is kind of the typical thing, and I regularly got 28. 29, I don't know how, when I saw that I got 29, and that's the thing, Golden Raz, Ultra Ball, every single catch, quick catch, even the Shiny Dust Skull that came off of the Daily Adventure instance yesterday. If we can get to 30, that would be mental. And then post it and go like, yeah, hit 30 spawns while walking, whatever. Because I think I walked over 1,600 meters in the 15 minutes. So what, 1.6k in 15 minutes, multiply that, it was 6.4 kilometers an hour walking. Go hardcore, except I've somehow got to try and keep that pace for Com Day. Try and do that pace for 3 hours. Not going to happen, I can probably attest. But there's no harm in trying. Oh, dear. Is everybody stacked for Com Day in terms of items? Are we stocked up on ultras and great balls, and I guess if you need pineapps, all that sort of stuff. I hope everybody's prepared, because this is the best Com Day. You know, I'd say probably not including. I'd say it's better than Gibble and Dino. I would say it's probably the best one we've seen since, like, you know, maybe Roltz or Bagon back in 2019. 2138, not too bad, but thanks, Gabriella, for the invite. Everyone will be lapping me on Saturday. We're bringing a trubbish bag in case it rains. Are you going to find a nice spot to sort of park up on, like a bench or something? Because Kerry, you could park up on the bench at the bandstand and stay there and use the triple stops. And then at least you've got the cafe and you've got the cover and all of that. I think that might be a good plan. Not a shiny, unfortunately. Boom, there we go. Thanks for reminding me, need to clear storage. RIP, Nico. Best of luck. Is that item storage or Pokemon storage? Because I went through yesterday over a Starbucks and deleted, I think, around 200 shinies. Because it's when I started, I thought I'd been deleting the shinies as I went, and then realised very quickly I hadn't removed any of the, whatever it was, 143 shinies from the December 2021 recap. And I'm like, why have I got 90 shiny Machamp in the storage, or Machop in the storage? Why have I got, you know, what was it? There was some recent com day. I can't remember. Duskull. I don't know why, I just hadn't deleted the shinies. I've completely forgot to do so. And Shinx. Oh my god. Shinx. Like 105 shinies of the bloody thing. I'm like, why have I got these in my storage? So, having deleted 500 Yveltal, now my storage is sitting at a very nice sort of 47, 4600. And I can still get rid of stuff, which is good. So, just gotta be brutal. Nice throw, let's do that. Haven't been able to delete a shiny yet. I was like that until last year. See, the nice throw on the edge of the circle gets the Xerneas. Been finding that a lot, actually. Stats-wise is pretty dead. Quality. Invite. Charlie Todd, yes. I will hopefully be able to help you take it down and get you your shiny. Fingers crossed. You get the shiny, I don't nick it. I don't like deleting the Valadude Hoarder. Fair enough. Like, I was a shiny hoarder until I literally reached the point of no return with like a Go Fest or an event or something. I need to delete shinies at this point. There were some shinies, like, you know, as I said, Machop, I had like 93 in the storage. And I thought, like, because obviously Raidmon, it might be quite good to trade them. And I don't know about you guys, but even with like local players and stuff, you don't get enough special trades in order to rattle through enough bloody shinies. Like, even one shiny per day, and you think, if I'm going to, nowadays, if you're going to do a special trade, I'll do a distance Ultra Beast or a distance Legendary for the XL, not a random shiny Machop. So, having been keeping them since December and January of last year, I'll delete them. Get them out of here. You have to, you have to really think about, like, okay, am I actually going to use that Mon? Am I really going to use this Mon? Might have to Pokemon home them all. Okay, the only problem with that is that, like, I think transferring shinies and legendaries into home actually takes so much time. That's the only thing from memory, but I might be wrong. I might be wrong. Guess it's better than deleting them. Just shy of 4k balls at the moment. Good stuff, Charlie Lucy. That's stocking up on a pretty nice level. I hate cleaning out the storage, Professor 58. I think we all do. I think we don't. No one really likes having to be savage with this storage, but once you've done it, like the next day, you go like, it was worth it. Like, looking at all the space, it was worth it. Still have stuff from Seville. Oh, see, I've been keeping all the Tauros. I kept every single Tauros, and there were like 150 Tauros or something, and nobody wanted anything. I'm like, okay, if no one in 6 months wants a Tauros from Seville, they're getting deleted. In the same way that some of the regionals and stuff, like, I kept all of the Tropius and Torkoal and stuff from both the Global Go Fests, and done some trades with Sue, like traded for XLs and stuff. Even the Cowboy Hat Snorlax, they had 100 and something Cowboy Hat Snorlax from Seattle. Nobody wants them. Nobody cares. I guess because there might have been raid invites or something like that, potentially. Right. 26.35 is pretty poor, but that's all fine. I'm hoping that will level up with just a winner as well. Petra and Charlie Todd. Smashing stuff. Good luck for the shiny, Charlie Todd. I am sending you those shiny vibes. Don't steal it. I didn't nick it. We're fine. I didn't nick it. Mass transfer shiny should be a thing. I swear it was. Maybe I've just been going mental in the brain or something. I don't know. But I genuinely thought that mass transfer shinies was a thing. And then when I tried to transfer shinies yesterday, it wasn't letting me. I don't know whether it was just legendaries or something. But I had the box in the settings ticked. And I genuinely thought you could. So having to transfer 200 shinies. Nice second ball in the bag. Quite annoying. It does take a long time to transfer shiny, so I'd recommend doing it now rather than in the minutes before Com Day. We also, fingers crossed that the next 3.5 minutes don't completely screw us over, but we might be okay in terms of raid blockages and late raids and stuff like that. So let's see. Anyone for my raid? Charlie Lucy, I'm down to help out. Always down to help out. Save one for me. Was hoping that it would come for the finale. Oh, okay, so you actually want the cowboy hat Snorlax bearders. Not a problem. I still have quite a few of them, I think. 69 Snorlax in the storage. I've still got a lot of them. Still got lots of them. So I won't really be deleting them. Charlie Todd, okay. Let's see what we can do. Nobody wants my Heracross the elemental monkeys are in the bin because they were in the Global Go Fest finale event. So, oh, it's just us two, right? That was close. I deleted every single Panpour, Pansage, Panseer from Seattle, and if they're not shiny or hundo, in the bin. No one wants to trade them at all. Corsolar's another one. I have a load of Corsolar actually, so I'd really bin them. Maractus I wouldn't delete, Nakeem, because Maractus is like still not been made available in any global event. Heracross probably worth... I don't know if you want to trade and keep the XLs, like trade them for XLs to get XLs for Mega. Like obviously Mega Heracross will be a thing in the future, much like Mega Kangaskhan, I'd imagine. We'll probably get a raid day in like 2079. Can you save one for me and Dude? Zachary Dude, please. Yes, we want the Cowboy Hat Snorlax. I think the only problem is because it counts as a special trade because it's a costume that you won't have. But I'll hang on to them because they are rare. I'm not going to delete them. There's things like the Tropius and the Torkoal that everyone's now picked up. You know, they get in the bin. Fishlungs95, hope you're having a good day. I've been having a very nice day, thank you very much. A very late start, actually. Late start and then a lovely brunch, actually. We found well, not found, but finally visited a place called Jamaican Blue that's in the shopping centre, and they do some of the best blueberry pancakes I've ever had. Oh, they're nice. Very nice indeed. But I hope you're having a good day, Fishlungs, and thanks for swinging by the stream. Charlie Lucy, if you still need people for your raid or if you've already done it, either way, happy to help out. Or we'll jump into the Seagull plaque from Alison Becker. We'll jump into that one instead. Whichever one comes first, I guess. Lots of Pansage left over from my trip to Australia in 2019. No one needs those anymore. Yeah, exactly. And they'll be like shiny release as well. So unless you want to like keep them because distance trade, that's the only thing I could think of is like the distance trade. In 2019, it was a good couple of years ago, so maybe they hold some trade age value, perhaps. Don't use... Okay, mods don't use Nightbot commands at the moment. There's something going on. I see a trade breaking out between VGE and Nakeem at some point in the distant future. That's what I mean. The Maractus is still a desirable regional, so hang on to those, Nakeem. Don't delete them. Delete the many, many shiny Ghastly. I don't know. Some things. Comday shinies. That's where I was looking through. I'm like, actually, the Starly, the Galarian Zigzagoon, and the Rog and Roller Comdays, I don't actually have very many shinies of them. So I did go through and delete the remainder of my Starly shinies. I've only kept the 98 shiny I got from the quest at the end, and then like 1 or 2 for the family complete. So I've only got 3 now in the storage. But the Galarian Zigzagoon and the Rock and Roller, because they're like from different parts of the country, so they could be nice distance trades in the future. And also Galarian Zigzagoon, come on, got to trade those. Shundo, Schlundo, please. Resend. Oh, did we jump into Alison Becker's raid when you sent yours, Charlie Lucy? Oops. Oh, after this raid, I'll hang fire and won't do any more invites until we get Charlie Lucy's. In that case, we'll do that. Global trades for Lucky Friends would be great. It would be great, but I guarantee it's one of those things that they just will never, they'll never implement it. No matter how much logical sense it makes, because, you know, I've got so many lucky friends in Australia and New Zealand. Like, I'm not going to visit there in the longest time. 26.65. Pretty middle of the wrong sort of thing. I would like that, because the thing is, if you're going to do a lucky trade, you know, it happens so infrequently, and then more than likely when you lucky trade, it goes to crap anyway. Not a shiny, sadly, but thank you very much for the invite. Lovely weather boosted Xerneas. Remember, I know that Nightbot's posting it, but Xerneas has exactly the same stats as Yveltal. So, non-boosted will be 2160, and weather boosted is the 2701. That's the number. iTech. There we go. Thank you, Francesco. So there we go. There's a new command for the mods. And the Xerneas gets in the ball. Beautiful. Right, we will hang fire for Charlie Lucy's invite, but I think that's a pretty solid radar. So we've got, what, 6, 10. 10 raids to do inside of the hour, and then we'll have we'll have 2 sort of later egg hatches that will happen almost immediately after the 7 o'clock's done, and then we'll have 2 pretty late egg hatches that we can do a couple of lobbies on for people if they are hunting said shiny Xerneas. But item count wise, I've still got some work to do. Certainly after Haunter Spotlight Hour that took about 400 Great Balls. I see so many 2106. Trust me, VG, I've had so many of those the last 2 days. Like Xerneas, you look at it, 2106. For God's sake. If only it flipped around, but I need more resources. Please. Charlie Lucy, there we go. Let's get that invite done. I've got somebody asking, do you find Xerneas hard to catch compared to other legendaries? Personally, not. I've not, knock on wood, let's say, not had a single one run, and this is now getting into 60-ish raids, and even the last time it was here in 2021, I don't think it was particularly hard to catch, but I was going to get a baseball cap and cover it in tinfoil to talk about this, but there's lots of random throwing techniques that can kind of, I don't know, they seem to maybe increase the catch chance. Something like that, but because Xerneas is so close, it's pretty hard to miss either a great or an excellent. But that's just me. That's just me. As we know, Pokemon Go is fantastically RNG based, and it could mean we've seen people doing 20 excellent Golden Raz curve throws and losing legendaries. Lillian Olsen, good evening to you. Good to see you. How are you doing? How's it going? Good squad of 8. So hopefully, anybody needs a shiny. Charlie, Todd, and maybe Sarah and Charlie need those shinies. Best of luck, anybody who needs it. I don't wish to nick the shiny from anybody, but it would obviously be quite nice to try and get some content for the stream. Some sparkles for the stream. It's always something to do. Hey, Lillian Olsen jumping onto the super chat lobby invite slot. Thank you very much for the super chat support. I will get you added immediately after this raid. Welcome back to the friends list. There we go. Both need it. Okay, very best of luck, Charlie Lucy and Sarah32 Louise. Fingers crossed, local raid might deliver. Local raid delivered for me on the very first day that it showed up as a raid boss. So it might do it for you. What is a butter tub? Dina Bossingham. I don't know if that's a reference to something. The things that I've looked at up in Yorkshire, there are a couple of limestone carved, like, open waterfall shafts through limestone rock. They're called the butter tubs, and it's where I went last summer. As the butter tubs pass, it's like a very good driving road, and they're there because in the olden, very 2102 dead. But thank you, Charlie Lucy, for the invite. In the olden days, they were known as the butter tubs because farmers taking their products, their butter, milk, dairy products to market, which was a long journey, they used to keep them, lower them in there to keep them cool, to keep them fresh on the way to market. That's literally why that area is called, well, they're called the butter tubs and the butter tubs pass up in Yorkshire. Don't nick the shiny. Whew. Didn't steal the shiny. Shout Charlie Lucy, Sarah 32 Louise, Charlie Todd if somebody got the shiny from that raid. There we go. Charlie Todd managed to bag the shiny from that raid. Congratulations. Non-shiny myself and Sarah got the shiny. Cool. So 2 of the 3 people who I know who needed the shiny got the shiny from that raid. Well done, both of you. Marvellous stuff. Shiny for Randy as well. Wow, that was a very shiny. Oh, I've accidentally killed my camera. Not camera. The cable to the game. Apologies. Congrats, that's what, 3 shinies from that raid? Wow. Wish my invites were that fortunate. That's very good. Congrats, everybody. That's marvellous. Right. Lillian Olsen, there will be a friend request coming your way almost immediately, or as fast as I can type numbers, which, given my dyslexic nature, might be a little bit slow. But we'll press on. No matter. There we go. Friend request sent. Marvellous stuff. And I also need to update the raid slots. Welcome back to the raid slot. The super chat game on for the week. Jumping on there. Marvellous stuff. Thanks to anybody who's joining the stream, hitting the sub button, joining for the chat. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you very much for actually bothering to click on the stream. I'm always still kind of a bit surprised that YouTube even pushes this as a recommended or shows it up somewhere. But oh, YouTube actually helps in some way. Nice. And we've got an invite, which we can do from Gabriella, because we've still got 10 minutes until UK Raid Hour kicks off. We're snagging invites from parts of Europe at the moment. Glad to be giving the shinies. Absolutely, Charlie. See, fingers crossed that I can deliver you the shiny and sort of payback, I guess. 3 shinies from that raid is pretty bloody good. VG went downtime with Pogo yesterday. There's a ton of stops there. Nice. I feel like it's a good 200 to 300 unspun stops. That's always nice. That's a healthy, not only a healthy amount of XP, but if you save 200 to 300 stops, the items coming off of those would be incredible. Sometimes they appear on Google recommended. Wow, that does surprise me. Greatly surprises me. Was this somebody saying I want to trade shadow? Well, you can't trade shadows. It used to be when shadows were first available in the game. So Shadow's Pokemon can't be traded. Shiny Rolts would be a special trade. Shiny Xerneas would be a special trade. And don't delete a 96 Xerneas. 96 Xerneas is very, very good. Rear ass. Heading to an appointment starting in 10. I'll be down for raids from online. Randy, thank you very much. Good luck in the appointment. I will send invites if I see you online. Or you may get a few actually from Sue as well. Potentially. I think we kind of agreed and blocked out who's going to get invites from Sue for the in-person raid. So I'll try and remember who exactly that was. I think it was like the Mod Squad. Mod Squad will get in-person invites from Sue, and I'll send out the rest of the Patreon squad. 2110. That means 2110 was actually the CP of my first shiny Xerneas. So we'll see if that's replicated. Traveller badge. Somebody using a Zaman Zenta. Interesting choice. I mean, wrong choice given it's a fighting type. So, there is that. I've seen a few raids where people are bringing in Machamps. Even if Machamp has got Bullet Punch and Heavy Slam, steel moves that are super effective, just don't do Machamp. Like, come on. There's plenty of steel, poison type attackers, or some the alternative ones that have decent movesets. Let's go. Boom. Just get in the ball. Please. Doesn't accept the polite attitude. Now, something I've been trying is that after a couple of Goldenraz Curve Excellence, if the legendary is not catching, doing a throw where you hit the edge of the circle, be it a great and nice or a no throw bonus like we just saw there, sometimes catches it. Right. The game rewards bad throws, so go from very, very good consistent throws. Ooh, waff with a Malta raid. I think we've got time. We've got time. Let's do it. Why not? Let's see. We've still got just over 6 minutes until Radar actually kicks off in the UK. Let's give this a whirl. There we go. Riras, thanks for the tips. You are welcome. Newbie player, well, welcome to the game, welcome to the stream. That will be a lot. If you want more help, tips, in-game friends and stuff, join the Discord. Discord is linked in the description. It's also been posted in the chat. There's a great community there of around 1,200 people from all over the world. So definitely join that and come back. We do this every week. Every week there's a raid hour stream. We always do this. There's other content as well. So see you around, hopefully. And we'll see if we get a shiny or not. Shiny from Malta would be quite nice. Well, I think two of my 4 shiny Xerneas have actually been from Norway. I have one from Zophie, and then just one now from Wolfpack. So, won't say no to more shiny Xerneas, be honest. But it needs to be the magical 2160 or 2701. I'm ever hopeful. I'm ever hopeful. I don't want to have to be doing like 270 plus raids to get the Shundo, but I will say it's getting Shundo odds wise. I've seen a lot worse odds on whatever it was on other raid bosses on Twitter. My Veltal luck was just there. It was just there. 2101. Damn, that's a troll number. That's a very much troll number. Thank you, Waff and Varalust. 2 long-standing supporters of the channel, actually, from way back in 2020 as well. And West London Tom was in there. Tomo was in the raid getting the final strike, and it's not a shiny. Bugger. Bugger. Tech Monster, good to see you. Hope my luck rubs off. Has managed to get 2 shiny 98. Oh, both 14 HP, so actually very good 98s. Good shiny 8 Xerneas, so congrats. That's fantastic. Nakeem calling it. Don't do it. Oh, I was getting confused for a minute. I must have 2 different versions of the same song on this playlist. Why? I do not know. Then because I added it myself, and then it's obviously on the bloody NCS album. Random Great Throw. Maybe that will work. There we go. And the random Great Throw, as I've sort of been calling this, like, over the last couple of days, just testing random throws on Xerneas. If you're having trouble catching it, a random curve throw, Great Throw, with the Golden Raz and hitting the very edge, the outer edge of the circle, seems to prevail. Seems to be very good, but now we will hang fire because we've got 10 of our own raids to smash. So we'll hang fire on that. UK Raid Hour kicks off in a few minutes. We've got Lillian Olsen on the Super Chats, Super Chat raid slots, and we've also got the Patreon squad who will be sending out invites to as well. And we'll be doing not multi lobbies, we'll be doing the multiple wave invite thing to get hopefully full lobbies as best as we can. I think from memory, Charlie Lucy, DellHazard, SO89, Professor 58, and Jerry, you guys will get invites from Sue from on-site raids. I think that's what we sort of pulled names out of a hat. We didn't have a hat. Pulled names out of the mod chat. So I'll be sending invites to everybody else on the Patreon list. I'll do that. But they'll be going around in person. There should be a decent crowd out, I think. A couple of them doing it in person, obviously dishing out the invites for fellow peeps. And certainly on the later egg hatches, we'll be able to do multi-wave lobbies as well. Before, I don't know, trying to find if I can do the daily adventure incense and nail the speed correctly. Sharkseco 7, good to see you, Adam. Been a while, actually. How you been doing? Wished lived a bit closer to Ely. You can come down for Dell. You come down for the special events, the Com Days and the Go Fest and bits and pieces. Down for the radar, absolutely VGE. So the people on the Patreon, I sort of go by who's online, and I try and spread out. Obviously, as you guys know the drill, I try and spread out the invites to make sure everybody gets a little bit of catering. Because obviously, if I'm out and about, usually whoever's online on the Patreon gets invites throughout the day. Any of the raids I happen to be doing. And certainly as we're standing, we're doing pretty well on the daily walking so far this week. Did something like 20k on Monday, so I nearly hit 50k already, and it's only Wednesday evening. Well, it goes 6 o'clock, peeps. It's time to crack on with the raid hour. Zoomeril, get lost, sunshine. We're going for Lamas OG. Let's go, Bearders. I'm off the stream, but up for raids. Good stuff, man. Not a problem. So, also, if anybody in the chat, I know a few people will be on point with it, but trying to keep a track of the whatever it is, the lobby code. That's it. Fumble the sentence. So first way out to Patreon, then Lily Olsen, you're on the super chat thing, so I'll be sending it in the next batch. The next batch of invites. And it's, thank you VG, Pidgey, oh, Meowth Pidgey Rattata. I almost said it wrong and it's literally in front of my face. That's not good. 4 people in, lovely stuff. So now we can bail and re-put in the code. Taking Akeem as well. It's actually the bottom row of the wherever it is, the panel or something. There we go. Good stuff. Right, let's get. Oh, for God's sake, I did tap the name. Frost and Pinner. There we go. And then Patreon. Let's go down here to Karen, Kim, Lampinius, Lothe. There we go. Sent through. Josh Steingrover, thank you very much for the mega super chat there. Good evening, Milo. Hello, chat. Thank you very much for the invite. You got me a shiny Xerneas, literally the first check of the stream. So appreciate the invites. Thank you very much. How was your raid hour? Was it sparkly? Were there any hundos? Do tell. I hope it was. I hope it was good. It was literally the first, literally the first check of the stream was a shiny from your raid. So that was quality. You might have bragged the only shiny that I get all stream. Certainly by how things go, it seems to be like one stream from the European invites, and that's it. Like the actual input, the raids I do locally don't seem to bring me any fortune during my own raid hours nowadays. It's just like, nope. Lobby of 10, marvellous. There might have been one person, there's always one person who gets the raid lobby remote max full. There's a sentence in there somewhere. Apologies. If you shout, whoever got the max lobby message, I'll be try and put you into the first batch of the next one. Because it's always bound to happen, as I say, because I'm nicking a remote raid slot myself. No, I'm not going to say. I'll leave it Patreon exclusive first before I say anything on the channel. Yeah. I thought I may have thrown caution to the wind with the purchase last night that is going to be very, very useful. Justin Grover, no hundo, no sparkles for me. Ah, oh, bugger. Baby account got back to back. That's why, oh god, we always say if you have an alt account, it's going to get the fortune instead of yourself. But hopefully you can go lucky friends with the said alt account, baby account, and nab the shiny off of it. 2634, so we've got weather boost on our side. So if you're seeing the magical 2701 people, that is your hundo. Wishing everybody the very best of luck. May it be the blue and grey stag and Kerry with a purified apex. I forget the actual name of it. It's such a bloody faffy name. Anyway, not a shiny on my end. Hopefully somebody else out there gets it. Obviously, anybody who jumps into an invite from Sue or from Tom, shout if you get the shiny from them. You can probably tag them in the Discord as well if you're on that. That would be wonderful. Shiny for VGE. Fantastic. Congratulations. 2658. Not the worst in the world, but hey, shiny off of the first UK raid hour raid. Smashing. Now, if we can just get this caught, because we need to go through a lot of raids very quickly. It's like one raid every 6 minutes almost. Oh, Alison Becker, 2601. That's one of the troll numbers. That's one of the troll numbers. Right, time to hit the outer edge of the great throw. Instant breakout. Thank you very much for proving my tinfoil hat theory wrong. Go for the other way. Maybe this will work. It's not going to... Oh, it did. A critical caught it. I was going to say, it looked like it was going to break out. There we go. 4XL in the bag. Terrible stats. We're going to crack on straight to the next one. You know this. We've got to absolutely go bish, bash, bosh. Smash them. Smash the rage. So, first set of invites. Let's go down to the tail end of the list. So, Wolfpack, Sally62, Science Seth, Louise, and Load 8. There we go. Thanks, Candy, for Kerry Young. No worries. At least it was a catch. Justin Grove, Milo, you only got one shiny. No, your shiny was my fourth one. So I got one from a local raid on the very first night. What was it? Saturday. Saturday night, got one shiny. Then managed to bag a shiny from a Norwegian invite from Sophie13. Let me just put the code in. On the way to pick up Sue from the airport. Bulbasaur Butterfree Squirtle. Let's remember that code. Thank you very much, Nakeem, for posting it. Let's get that there. Maston, good evening, mate. How are you doing? And don't worry, Sue is going nowhere near Croydon. Let's get Kerry and Petra and a few other Patreon peeps in there. And Lillian Olsen, there should be an invite on its way to you. I hope it makes good time. Good eve, Professor. Lol. How goes the deer hunt? I guess a stag hunt? Stag? Fairly successfully, mate. Thank you very much for asking. Got 4 shinies out of just a shade over 50 raids so far. 2 from invites, 2 from in-person raids, I think. And the first raid of this stream was a sparkly one. What about you, Maston? How be going the stag that illuminates when you're battling it, and then even in AR mode when you want to take an AR shot, as you see from any of the screens I put up here. Not if it doesn't go active mode, which is really annoying. Like, genuinely, I'm very annoyed that it doesn't do. You can't get it to light up like it does in a raid battle, which sucks. It would make it a much better AR shot, but well, Niantic. I did see somebody asking DellHazard ages ago. Reckon people will be out for Dratini. I think a couple of people will be out. It's going to be a mixed one for sure, because it's triple dust, so it's a good grind. But then there are some people who are not overly fussed by dust and may not care about the shiny. Or the move is terrible. Like, people don't evolve your Dratini during the window for the Com Day, because Draco Meteor on it is pretty bloody useless. But if it's triple catch dust, I mean, oh my god, you've got to go for it. I guess pray for windy weather boost so you can get boosted Dratini. That'd be amazing. 7 people in. A few people didn't make it. If you shout in the chat, Patreon Squad or Lillian Olsen, I didn't look at the lobby because I'm incapable of multitasking, as everybody around me is aware. What good legendary do you have the worst RNG for? Good question. Actually, that's a very good question. I don't know. Probably Kyogre, I would say. Because Kyogre, no matter how many raids I did, I went pretty hardcore for it in the summer, and every time it's been around, I've raided it hardcore. Shinies, fine. Always get like a bad IV shiny. Lucky trades went very well. Remember, I got back-to-back Lucky 98. And 2643 is dead. Very best of luck, everybody, for the shiny. May it be 2701 sparkly for somebody. That'd be incredible for somebody to get a Shundo from one of these raids. But Kyogre, I cannot get a Hundo for the life of me. No matter what raid I do, no matter what lucky trade I do, no matter what random trade for XL I do, I cannot get that Hundo. No. I genuinely, like, me and local raids for raid hour are horrendously bad. Sadly, not a shiny. Considering coming up for Ealing for it. Dell, seriously, I'm going to post a little thing, because I don't think the podcast crew will meet up for it, because it's like Com Day Classic, etc. But I'll definitely host a meetup in Walpole. Anybody's more than welcome to come down for Dratini Com Day. It's Saturday, November the 5th. I'll be out. I'll be grinding it. It's triple dust. Dratini's a cool shiny. Come on, like, I know we've got Dragonite and stuff, and let's be honest, like, grinding for XL, like, if you can find yourself a decent-ish Shadow Dratini or Dragonite that's got 15 attack, it's a really good Shadow. It's a really top-tier Shadow, so definitely worth going for it. Nightkid123, good to see you. Catch, how many raids have you done for Xerneas already? I think this is like raid maybe number 60 or so, but a lot of them actually been in person, genuinely. As anybody on my friends list will say, I've not really been accepting as many invites. I didn't tap on that stop. Could you get lost? Right, straight into the next raid. Let's rock and roll. Emprumbato, good evening. How are you doing? Did you do your in-person, your own raid hour? If so, were there any sparkles or were there any magical hundos? Let us know. Because anybody who bags a hundo this, it's a very cool hundo. It's not by any stretch of the imagination a top tier, like, attacker, but it's still a cool legendary, you know. It's a good design. Did get 2 shinies. Congratulations, Emperor Bad. That's a very, very good raid hour, actually. Smashing raid hour. Well done. Can't come down for Dratini. It's understandable, Kerry Young. We've got fireworks booked. I wouldn't get back in time. Yes, because it's also Guy Fawkes night. That's the thing. It's also Guy Fawkes night, the 5th of November. So I understand that. Right, time to jump out. And thank you very much for posting Le Gold, Snorlax, Squirtle Char. Let's go. Shuck 'em wave. 2601 for Just Sign Graven. That sucks. That's those troll CPs that you see and you're like, why do this to me? Why have you done this? Get Lampinius in there as well. Let's go. Dislike fireworks too loud. Can I do get some invites? Yes, sorry, I'll get Zachary into another raid. Not a problem. Not a problemo. And do we lead with Mega Aggron? No, we don't. We lead with the level 50 Metagross because we're not mad. But actually, no, I say that. I take that back. If you want to lead with a Mega Aggron and tank the raid and provide a Mega Boost, that is actually a stellar tactic, particularly if you're raiding in a semi-big group, to be honest. The lovely Michelle has said she'll come and pick me and the dude up on Saturday. Oh, fantastic. I'm glad you were able to get a transport and a lift in. Big up Michelle. Patreon family looking out for each other, actually. That's wonderful, genuinely. Fantastic. What was this thing? 8 of us in this raid. Best of luck. Let's take it down and not even look as we tap. Also, Milo Niantic's recent Cloud Twitter post thing. Honestly, I saw the first one. I genuinely didn't know what they were tweeting about. I saw they were posting about clouds and shapes, and I just can't be bothered to look. Life is too short. Do you see Bidoof or Relicanth in the image? I apologise if you've seen this before. My internet keeps DCing every time I ask this. No worries. I don't think you have, or maybe you have asked it and I've missed it, in which case it's all worked out in the end. I haven't seen the image. I haven't seen the tweet. Genuinely. I just thought, like, I saw somebody post something that was like, I didn't know if it was an edited image. It might have been, but it looked very, very similar to a Moltres with the sunset. I'm like, it looks too maybe synthetic. Something like that. But again, like, I'll look at other, like, go through if somebody's posted the shiny or something and try and like the tweets and all of that. But it's just, I don't know. If they're posting something about a cloud shape, I know they're trying to do something a bit more creative, but like post some AR shots or something, like promote the augmented reality or the Go Snapshot community a bit more, because that's actually a fundamental part of the game, not some stupid picture of a cloud going, what do you see? Do you see Bidoof, a Pikachu, or a donut? I don't know. 2662 is pretty terrible. Mirror CP, but I mean, hopefully somebody else out there can get a very nice 2701. A beautiful hundo out there, or some shinies if you're needed. Alex, good to see you, mate. How's it going today? Not too shabbily. We had a shiny to begin the raid stream and nothing fortuitous afterwards. And until now, until you've asked the question, second shiny of the stream. We actually got a shiny from our own in-person, not in-person raid, what am I talking about? Local raid, remoted to. I don't remember the last raid hour stream we did that we got one like this. So, yes, shiny Xerneas number 5 is, I mean, rubbish stats, but woo, we got a shiny. Can we snipe? Easy, excellent. The excellent's so in your face, it's impossible to miss it. Marvellous stuff. That's fantastic. No time to dwell on my sparkles. I'm hoping actually somebody else got. Finally, you get a shiny from our raid hour. Exactly. Exactly. I'm always getting shinies from other people's raid hours and all of that. It's a solid 89% shiny. Marvellous. What a lovely thing. It's all good. But we're making good time, actually. Quarter of an hour in. We've done, what, 3? This is the 4th raid. Not too shabby. Not too bad. Thank you very much, everybody, for the congrats and the shiny luck and all of that jazz. 20 peeps in a local raid from Sue. Big up. Yeah, Ealing Squad are in full force today. Or full swing, because you can't use the word force nowadays. Never mind. Let's move on. Let's do the next batch of invites. Send them out. And I'll get Zachary into this next raid, Kerry, if that's all good. And thank you, VG, for always posting the code. Lovely stuff. I wouldn't mind. I've realised I've never actually lucky traded a Xerneas. I'm pretty sure it's because I got the hundo on like the first raid hour stream we did for the Mon. And then once you get the hundo for it, you're like, I don't need to lucky trade it. I really don't need to lucky trade it. Let's jump out and get the next batch of invites out. It's Butterfree Pika Pidge. Wonderful. Lobby was full for me, gotta be quicker. Oh, I guess because the invites are being snagged super fast. Can I please tap the friends list to send out invites? Thank you. So, Lillian Olsen, invites coming your way. Zachary, get into this raid as well. Let's send one to Stally62. ThomasChalmers and Wolfpack, maybe I can repay you the shiny fortune. Let's see. Alex Hunter, let's... Hey, just got a hundo. I was muddling all the words together at once. Just got a hundo. Massive congratulations. Super excited. My first legendary hundo ever. That's pretty mega. Big congrats, Alex, on the chat, on getting the hundo. That's insane. Absolutely insane. And Wilson, thank you very much for the super chat as well, showing the support for the stream. I'm down for some rainbow deer. Rainbow in the raid, not rainbow in the catch, unfortunately. 7 of us. Zachary in the raid. Lillian Olsen in the raid. Patreon Squad in the raid. Wonderful. Wilson, I'll chuck you a couple of invites as well. Oh, God. AJ boys. Yes, the 3 AJs. Alex, we met after if anybody remembers Alolan Com Day, where Ian and I went over to Amsterdam, did the random trades with Alex Hunter's 2 sons. Did random trade. I can't remember what we swapped. Did we swap actually a Alolan Geodude, or we maybe swapped Dino? I can't remember. But yes, so lovely to meet you. How have things been going? And if you want to join the Patreon, mate, the Patreon is linked in one of the messages that is posted, or it's in the description. And it's like a monthly... It's like, I guess the best way to describe it is like a rolling phone contract almost. So you subscribe for a certain amount of money per month, and each tier gives you certain benefits. And everybody who joins the Patreon gets exclusive content, behind the scenes extended raw cuts of all the big videos, like the Seattle Go Fest every day. All the raw footage is up there, the hikes and stuff. I can't remember if I did the raw for the Alolan Com Day. I honestly lose track of what I've put up there and what I haven't. It's all a blur. Thank you very much for joining the Patreon squad when you do, and I'll send you a message after the stream, actually, on Patreon as well, because I know I've got you on the friends list. Not very high tier on the friends list, I admit, but maybe we can fix that. 20 minutes and 6 tanks of petrol, exactly. It was fully worth doing something completely bonkers. I don't think anybody else can say, yes, I've played Com Day in played Com Day in 2 different countries. And the Go Plus has ruined the potential. I don't know what the number was. No idea. Gunny asking, how many Shundos do you have? I believe, off the top of my head, it's 7. I think it's 7. Zachary with the style points. And Frossenpinner bringing in the final strike with Dialga. Good luck for the shiny. Obviously, 2701 would be the weather-boosted hundo. And it's not a back-to-back. Ouch. 2591. I think this is the weather-boosted 67%er from memory. Pretty confident. It would have been nice to have that as a shiny trophy. You know, I don't know about anybody else, but I quite like getting 67, like 10, 10, 10 stat shinies. I've got the Groudon, 10, 10, 10 stat, shiny. Literally no other legendary. No other legendary has been the 10, 10, 10, 67% of shiny. Oh dear. But yeah, welcome to the Patreon squad, Alex Hunter. And I will actually double check, because it might be quite interesting. I can't remember if I did the Alolan Com Day. Like, I genuinely can't. I think I did the raw footage for Com Day. I might have actually done it because it was like a big road trip thing, and that throw catches it. Sweet. I'm waiting for Friday before I can watch the trainer tips video as my Patreon. I was bounced until Patreon could be funky with, like, I noticed that a couple of times when people, like, says, you got a new Patreon. I was like, no, it's just somebody re-signing up because Patreon bounces you or the card runs out, etc. Is this the... Yes, we got a 10-10-10. We got the 10-10-10. Marvellous. Marvellous, marvellous stuff. Jumping to Walpole. Next raid, let's go. I will double check what I posted because I've got them all on my Vimeo. The Vimeo is where I upload the raw footage. I know I've definitely done like the road trips and the Snowdon hike and the Trifan hike and a few other things. Let's get... So Wilson, let's get Frost and Pinner, and then Patreon Squad, let's go down. Not beyond there, but let's get Love, Lampinius, Louise, Kim, and I've run out of invites for this wave, but we'll get another one in. No shiny, 2657 for Josh Steingraven. Damn, no sparkles. Can Sarah get some invites? I will do my best. I will do my best, Charlie Lucy. As you've seen in the past, I'm terrible at remembering. Someone will say, can I get invites? And I go, yes, sure, because you're on Patreon or Friendslist or whatever, and I'll forget it inside of 2 minutes. Scatterbrain. Oh, dear. Absolutely despise the 10-10-10. Normal 10-10-10s, yes. I mean, it will be thrown away. Have I done? I haven't done 2 batches of invites. I'm actually... See, that's the problem. I get talking, and then I completely forget I need to do 2 invite sets. Stupid Milo. What are you doing? These might have to be very, very quick. Ugh. Does Ealing have the electric scooters? It has like the electric scooters that you see the youths using, where you're not technically allowed to have 2 people by law on them, but they do. Those sorts of things that will cause chaos for traffic. In terms of actual mobility scooters, I don't think so. 9 people. Good to know that my late second wave was not too late. So it was nice. I'm hoping that other people can get sparkles from these raids. We've seen a few shinies, but not too many. So maybe we're not even halfway through raid out, to be honest. That's what I mean. Yeah, I don't think it has mobility scooters. Not from what I've seen, anyway. Like, looking around, I don't think. But maybe I've just been looking in the wrong place. Or maybe there's a specific place you can, like, rent it or whatever. I'm not sure. Oh, and again, okay, I've just seen the merch link pop up. So you may be aware that obviously we've done the 24-hour logo merch. It's been available on the shop for 2 weeks now or something like that. 2 weeks. If you're experiencing problems, there was an issue with the discount code because Spring have updated some behind-the-scenes stuff and basically caused a load of glitches to happen, which meant that I couldn't access and edit the store to correct any of the problems that were being brought to my attention. So apologies, there's some issues still on the merch store. So if anyone is having issues with them, I apologise. We're trying to, well, I'm trying to work at making it function again. So I'll keep people updated on what's going on there. But it's a bit annoying. It's just like, I don't really need any extra problems and some stupid glitches from Spring, please. But hey, let's go. Let's go. And 2646. Ugh, dead. Good luck for 2701. Keith, good evening, mate. Good to see you. Will you be popping in for Com Day this weekend, this Saturday, for Litwick? Shall we expect to see you? Not a shiny, and it's gone to night. The night mode. Boom. Ask my mum to get me the 24-hour hoodie for Christmas. Nice. Seriously need a hoodie wearing. It's a lovely hoodie. Very, very nice. But I'm waiting for it. It may arrive the day before Litwick Com Day, but I've got a new test from a different site, which may dictate what happens with the merch store. So I'm waiting for that next set of samples to arrive, and we will see what happens. Spring in terms of clothing might be in the bin. Let's just say that. Got the 24-hour top yesterday. Michael, fantastic. I hope it's all good. Quality's okay and all of that. Fingers crossed. I've seen some issues with various products in the past. Bless Sammy getting the mug that arrived in a jigsaw format. Bunzo, good afternoon to you. Good evening from the UK. How are you doing? How are things going? That's a dead stat, Xerneas. Marvellous. We're going to jump straight into the next one. Let's rock and roll. Shiny here. Sue, I guess the in-person raid's going very well. To be fair, I've had a shiny from one of the local raids today anyway, like within the raid hour. So that's the first time that's happened in however many weeks. Chaz, let's get Chaz in, and Petra, let's get the invite going. There we go. Is there a zip one? No, exactly. So that was the problem, is I couldn't edit or update the listings due to glitches, and I hadn't put the zip hoodie in one of the listings prior to all the glitches happening. So there is technically no zip hoodie for it. At the moment, there's no zip hoodie for it. So that will be an update happening. Alright, let's jump out. It's Pikachu, Meow, Butterfree. Try to remember. I won't remember it. I immediately forgot, and I thought it was Pika, Butterfree, Meowth. But no matter. Let's get Frost and Pinner in there. Let's get Wilson, and I'll send one out to Zachary and see if we can get Lovate and Randy. Come and join. Come and join the raid. Need the zip ones before Christmas. I got some time then. I got some time. Well, that's she. 4 of us. I hope that number increases. Goes up. And I'm hoping they announce the Halloween event fairly soon. I want to see the details of it. Pretty good. Lots of fun going on. Smashing stuff. Good to hear, Bunzo. Finally remember to join one of your live streams. It's been a little while. Been a little while, mate. Is there any chance someone can call my work and tell them I don't want to work on Saturday? I mean, maybe someone could call and say you can't, and fabricate some reason, Maston. That might be a thing to do. Think of a very elaborate excuse. I don't know. Yep, still waiting on the replacement for the broken mug, but it's on the way. Okay, good to hear. I hope that this one arrives in a completed mug format, Sammy. Because, yeah, when I saw the image, I was like, that's not exactly how I'm imagining the product to be sent, really. Someone played two-touch with it, perhaps. We don't have a football. Let's use this package. Doesn't matter what's inside. It sounds like something smashed. Alright, yeah, doesn't matter. Two-touch. Forgive me, Kerry, if I've missed you on the last couple of raids. I will get you in as well. Maybe a 24-hour grind. Yeah, that's the thing. Is if the Halloween event brings a new Mon and a new Shiny and a few other bits and pieces with it, and it's a good event, I'm fully down to do a 24-hour grind for it. But remember, last year was like a two-part format, and that's where I need to see the article and the information, see which half is going to be the best. Because I have a suspicion, having looked at some of the APK mine and bits and pieces, that part 2 might involve Team Rocket. And if there's Team Rocket involved, and plus the wild spawns, like, you know, obviously, I know we'll have Litwick Com Day, but grind Litwick, if there's a new Shiny, I'd love to see Shiny Phantom come to the game, because Trevenant's on the loading screen. 2658, so mine's dead, best of luck. 2701, I'm hoping graces one of your screens. Fingers crossed. Indeed, a new Shadow Legendary, hopefully not the bloody Reggies. Maybe go somewhere else with them. Let's see. Invite did not come. Oh, sorry to hear that, Lillian. I'll do it in the first batch this time round, so that it hopefully comes through sooner. But restart your game in the meantime. Fingers crossed. And thank you very much. Wow, signing up to the VIP tier. Alex Hunter, thank you so much for joining the VIP tier on the Patreon. Absolutely stellar, dude. Thank you so much. I'll be sending you a DM with all the bits and pieces of our Patreon once we've finished and wrapped up the stream. Remind me of your in-game name so I can give you the tag straight away, because I already got you on the friends list. But I want to see Halloween event, like if they bring new Shadow Shinies. I would love them to bring Shadow Shiny Sableye. That's one I've been wanting to get into the game for so long. I have a feeling they might bring in like Shadow Shiny Mischievous and I don't know, other dark types. Shadow Shiny, what else has been available? Duskull, which would be terrible. I don't know. Like, there's options. It is AJ Hunter. Okay, gotcha. I will give you the Patreon tag on the friends list. And Randy, welcome back. Welcome back to the live stream. 2690, not shiny. VG, that's not bad stat-wise. Is that a 96er? I think it's a 96. From trying to remember the weather-boosted stats. Mimichu. Yes, I'm sure the costume starters and Pikachu will be back once again. Right, we're going to go for a grey on the outside. Let's try that. Restarted and ready. Marvellous. And it worked. Tinfoil hat. I haven't made one, unfortunately, but hey. Shadow Shiny Ghastly would be... well, actually, they haven't done Shadow Ghastly yet, have they? So that wouldn't be possible for a Shadow Shiny, because it always has to be... It's been something that's been out for ages, and then they add it in as a Shadow Shiny. Well, let me quickly just re-tag Alex. AJ Hunter, welcome to the Patreon VIP. Done. Attach the right nickname as it's known, and we're going to go straight to the next one. We'll have to see if they do new Shadow Pokemon. They should do, if it's going to be a fresh Team Rocket wave. They should do. But all the new Shadow Shinies will have to be things that have been in Rocket Grunts forever, really. So Frost and Pinner, there we go. Patreon Squad, AJ Hunter, join the raid. Let's get Kerry, and we'll get Zachary into the first wave of invites. There we go. Marvellous stuff. And I'm hoping, fingers crossed, if it doesn't come through for whatever reason, Lillian Olsen, then I'll restart my game on my end. It might be an issue on my end, but I don't know. You never know with bloody raid invites. Sometimes they go AWOL and appear and go, here is 1 second remaining on your invite. I didn't see the invite before. Meow Squirtle Butterfree. Let's remember that. Meow Squirtle Butterfree. Thank you very much, Pete VGE, for doing the posting of the code so I don't have to keep it in my memory bank. There we go. Next batch. Patreon Squad. Let's go down here. So Karen, Petra. Let's get Lothe, and we'll get Stanley62 in there. Was that? No, we've got one more. Let's send. If I can type. Randy, have an invite. There we go. It is always sort of first come, first served, but there's always going to be one person who misses out on the invite because I'm nicking a remote raid slot myself because I'm super selfish. Sorry, Bunzo, I didn't didn't read the chat. I get stuck in like looking at what the code is and all of that, so I'll send you one for the next raid, dude. Don't send to me phone trouble. Oh no. Damn, sorry, Lillian. Well, I sent you the invite either way, but it's not like you're not going to get another one. Last year, Costume Pika just had a stupid hat. Did it? Yeah, I always seem to forget. The problem is there's a new Halloween sort of style Pikachu with the costume in the merch store, and it's like it's a bad costume. It's like a sort of top hat with. Do you remember the Pikachu, the ghostly white Pikachu balloon sticker you could get. That was on the hat. So, I'm not sure, but I don't know. The Halloween event's always usually really good, really solid. Last year was sort of mediocre. It wasn't amazing, but I'm hoping they honestly bring in. I'm just praying Shiny Phantom comes to the game. Shiny Phantom is insanely good. That would be incredible to chase and hunt. And considering I've only ever seen Phantom actually popping off of my daily incense, it's really not. It's not even a seasonal spawn, to be honest. You don't really see it, so it only appears in the Halloween event. It'd be an amazing one to grind. And I'm just. Those are the conditions for a 24-hour grind. You need a new shiny, a new mon, decent new spawns to chase. The raid boss isn't really relevant, but there would be Origin Giratina out, and hopefully dry weather. Pray, people, that if over the first couple of, well, maybe the first couple of days or just for the Halloween event, that that it's dry, because there's nothing worse than trying to do a 24-hour grind in the night when it's raining. 2658. I swear we've had one of those already before. Bugger. Best of luck for the shiny and level up with AJ Hunter, smashing stuff. The data mines Aurora. Yes, so that's also been found as well, which might mean the new mon will be that. Would you take shiny Frillish? I'd happily, yeah, shiny Frillish, as long as there's a new shiny, even if it's shiny like, you know, Pumpkaboo, which has 4 different sizes. So can you imagine you've got to find a shiny of each bloody scale of Pumpkaboo, the extra small, small, large, and extra large. Well done, everybody on the board. I'm snagging the most damage because I am a pro, and it brings the shiny. Oh my god, I don't remember the last time we had 2 shinies from a local raid. What? Yes. Joy. Xerneas very much likes me. How many shinies is that now? That's like 6? 6 shinies and maybe 65 raids. Beautiful. Happy days. And I need to check the shinies. I have a strong suspicion that they were very similar stats, very similar CP. Let me just check that. I have to see. They were very close, 4 CP apart for the shinies. Very, very close. By the way, Wolfpack, there's the shiny you got me. Thank you. 2130. Wonderful. Double shinies. Right, let's have a little check. So we've got 1 with a late egg hatch, 4 to do in 21 minutes. So let's do the next 2 as quickfire raids. And the final 2 we might be able to do 2 lobbies on if we've got enough. I say enough. It's the first raid hour of Shiny Xerneas. I think we got enough interest. So, Lillian, I'm hoping the phone troubles are done, but either way, I'm chucking you an invite. Fingers crossed. First batch of invites out, and then I will get Bunzo, and I'll send one to Sarah32 Louise as well, actually. I haven't touched up one to her either, so we'll do that. 3 shinies from tonight's stream. Exactly. I don't remember the last time we had more than 1 shiny from a stream, like, in the last 6 months. Not even Yveltal was this good. It's mad. Crazy stuff. 4 people already in. Wonderful. And thank you, as always. VGE on point with, and Charlie Lucy this time as well, helping with the raid codes, because I'm terrible at remembering them. There we go. So, Sarah32 Louise. There's someone else, a Mad Wolfman from the Safari Zone, actually. Right. Bunzo, have an invite. Chutter winner, and then let's send one out to Wolfpack. There we go. Invites dished out. Do we bring in some of the poison types? No. Let's rock and roll with Derelict My Balls. That's the premium battle party. They will not be going anywhere anytime soon. Late shiny, congratulations, Maston. Much appreciated, mate. Thank you. I don't know what was happening. Xerneas has just gone, do you know what? Yeah, sure. I'll sparkle for you, dude. Tonight is the night. Maybe we can get a... I'm trying to remember. I think the Hundo Xerneas from... Ooh, lobby of 10. We've maxed out. Beautiful stuff. The Hundo Xerneas came from one of the very last raids of the night when we did the raid hour in... wherever it was, 2021. It's definitely a Nurse What reference. It's a Zoolander. Derek Zoolander reference. Because Derek Eat My Balls was a quote from Zoolander, and Derek Zoolander makes a, what was it called? It's like the look, the male model look, and it's blue steel, and obviously we're using Metagross, which is kind of a blue steel type. That's my logic behind it. And speaking of, if you haven't done, hit the like button on the stream, because I'm seeing someone saying get to 69 likes, and I like the sound of that, because we actually have one more Yveltal to max. We have the 6th hundo to max out to level 50 tonight. So we'll be doing that. If we can get to 69 likes, it'll be pretty jokes. Pretty jokes. Good luck, everybody, for that raid. 2701 is the magical number. We got 2665, which is kind of flat. Kind of dead. But Alison Beck with the most damage. And Sarah32 Louise with the final strike. Lovely stuff. And also Beard is getting on the board. Congrats. May it be the Graham Pale Blue Deer. It was not back-to-back for me, which is more than fine. I don't wish to be nicking anybody else's shinies unless it's going to say 2701 and then sparkle afterwards like I did for Yveltal. Or maybe I need to try and encourage the game to glitch, kick me out of the raid so I have to rejoin, and that will give me the shundo like it did with Yveltal. Who knows? Who knows? And the tiny toss, excellent, worked. Brilliant. Another Xerneas in the bag. 17 minutes for 3 raids. Let's crack on. Just on Groven 2620. Ouch, not so good. No shiny, lol. Ah, damn it. Damn. So I think this will be the final raid that we do one lobby of. The next 2 we might be able to squeeze 2 in. CC's Mad, Bunzo, Charlie Todd. There we go. I've noticed when the app kicks you out of the raid, more often than not, it's a good reward. Yes. It's either it's a good stat one or the shiny or something. Definitely along those lines. It boots you out of the raid because it goes, oh my god, I can't believe you got something this awesome. Right, time to jump out and do the next batch of invites. Squirtle, Meowth, Char. There we go. Back in. Okay, and get Lillian in there. Let's get Wilson there, and Patreon peoples, Kerry, Citrix, and let's get Loath8. There we go. What's the song playing now? Good question. I was not paying attention to it. It's called Platform 9 by one very weird name. It's from the album NCS, The Best of 2017. Non-copyright sounds, Best of 2017. Oneva, Oneweva is the artist. And it's called Platform 9. They sort of just sit into the background of my memory because it's always background music. Always background music. I'm trying to work more of the Epidemic songs into it because at least I know I've got the licensing for them. Whereas I was discussing with Sue and Francesco, sometimes non-copyright sounds on YouTube, they promote artists and stuff who do copyright-free music, and you can use it if you give them credits. But sometimes, and certainly with a few songs I've had, you may have noticed, I don't know if I posted about it, but some of my old live streams from last year got claimed because in the playlist of non-copyright sound YouTube music, I had one particular song by an artist who's since been signed by a label who's then clearly done a deal that means any music produced prior to that signing is owned by them, and then they've claimed all of my live streams. And I can't do a damn thing about it, which is annoying, but given it's a live stream from however many years ago, it's not exactly going to be earning them much revenue. So that would be a nice sort of middle finger salute to them. and I've just removed the song from the playlist and don't use the artist anymore, so they've lost my potential business. Stuff them. Frankly, I'll go for my Epidemic Sounds stuff, which I know is secure and is all good. How frustrating. It is frustrating. Just one of those things. One of those things, unfortunately, to do with the content creation bits and pieces. By the way, if anybody's super chatted or donated through PayPal, and I've got Don't Disturb on my phone. If you have done, thank you very much. I can't see until the stream ends and I check my notifications. So if you have done, thank you. Down goes the Xerneas, the third to last of this hour, and 26-26. Snap numbers, but very, very poor IV. Best of luck. 2701 is your magic number, and may it be sparkly. And I've got lots of friends. Yay. Ah, not shiny. Midnight Joe, welcome to the stream, dude. Good evening. How are you doing? How's your Xerneas luck? Much luck with the illuminated stag, which then deluminates in your storage and looks a bit less majestic. I do wish you could get it to active mode in AR. Like you could say, I want it to be an active mode for a particular shot. So, oh, God. Come on. Durr. Excellent throw. Beautiful. It is shenanigans, Maston. You're quite right, but unfortunately, it's not just me. It's like anybody who used that particular song got absolutely clobbered by them, and everyone received exactly the same message, and it's just some scummy record management signing thing. So nothing you can do apart from, I think I actually demonetized all of those live streams, and obviously they're old. They're like over a year old. It's like the Xerneas from last year and the Groudon from last year. So nobody's viewing them. Nobody's watching them. It's like you claim this for literally no bloody purpose other than to be a bunch of you-know-whats. So, hey-ho. Meanwhile, we've got a low IV troublesome Xerneas that's causing headache. Not bad, not been on the grind for the deer. I was going to join raids here for a bit. You're welcome to join as always. We've got a couple of late egg hatches, so I know we're towards the end of the hour, but we've got 2 to do before 7 o'clock is up, and we've got 4 late egg hatches, 2 of which are sort of 20 minutes remaining on them, so they're not a long time, and then a few of them I think actually have a good chunk of time on them. Hit the great throw. Get in the ball. Candy for Kerry Young. Once again, apologies we can't bring those sparkles. That's a shame. Congrats on a shiny for Charlie Todd. Yes, good stuff. Second shiny. Fantastic stuff. 2663, so around the same IVs as the shinies I was grabbing. Nice one. And some random horse guy got a shiny from the raid that they were doing, apparently, so congratulations. I'm going to have to do a Joker throw at this point, and for the Xerneas to jump just at the wrong moment. I can't be bothered, Xerneas, you're not shiny, you're not good, I'm not really chasing XLs. Life's too short. That's a phrase. God's sake. That's a bit mad. I mean, the logic, yeah, it's exactly the same logic, Maston, with that analogy, shall we say. Come on, just get in the ball, you troublesome stag. You're causing a lot of fuss that's completely unnecessary. Hit the outside of the circle with a grate. And that catches it. As the tinfoil hat theory gains traction. Struggling, just hit a great throw. And 6XL, which is nice considering I haven't even got the Mega Boost going. So 9 minutes remaining, so I think we might be able to spam 2 waves of invites on this one. So let's go for it. Midnight Joe, thank you very much for joining with the super chat once again for the stream raids. Thank you for the support as well. I will get you added once I've done this first batch of invites, because I'm going to do 2 waves for these next 2 gyms. So this is a Patreon squad kind of lobby, and then we'll do another batch of invites with the super chats donation squad and a few other peeps as well. And Cedric, good evening, good afternoon to you. How's it been going? How's your shiny Xerneas luck? $11.11.11 for VGE. Damn. Actually, 5 people immediately in, so cool. Right. Butterfree Rattata Char. That should be enough time. Yeah, that should be enough time for the reset. We'll get another batch of invites out for Patreon peeps. I want to sort of work my way down alphabetically, as it were. Kerry, and I'll get Zachary in this raid lobby as well. Do that. Just woke up, 1 shiny so far. 1 shiny? Congratulations. Are we still doing invites? Yes, of course we're doing the invites. We're at the latter part of my radar, so we're aware like we've got a little bit of time in hand to do multiple lobbies. Which is all good. Once it gets to like 9 people on this raid, I'm going to jump out and then I'll add Midnight Joe. 8 people. Okay, I think it's time. Time for me to bail. 9 people in there. Cool. Bailed. Right. Midnight Joe, I'm going to send you the friend request immediately. Or as I said earlier on a stream, as fast as I can type in numbers, which should be faster, but isn't. Lots of 6s. Tolls 2090. Friend request is coming your way. Andrew Rugg, good evening. How are you doing? Done raiding out till Origin Giratina. I don't blame you at all. Definitely worth the wait. Definitely worth the raid. We've got 6.5 minutes, so we may actually struggle. Let's do a second wave on the raid that we were doing now, and then maybe the final one. We may not be able to do so. Take an invite if possible. Absolutely, Cedric. Absolutely. So, Tolls 2090 and Lillian. Invites are going your way. Cedric's online. Let's get Karen. Let's get Lothe on the next batch of invites. Petra and invites coming your way. First batch of invites sent out with 100 seconds remaining on the timer. Cool, cool, cool. Hopefully the invites don't glitch on this final one. We don't have much time. Right. Butterfree Potato Squirtle. Thank you, VGE, for posting the code. There we go. It's enough time. Oh, Mina72. Candice is online. Let's get ThomasChalmers, Randy, Stally62, and Lothe on that invite. There we go. Fine, have a job interview on Friday. Very best of luck, Andrew. Hope it all goes well. Fingers crossed. Alex Rhodes, yes. Shiny. Join the Patreon squad. Brings a shiny. Like, congratulations. Fantastic. Glad to have actually provided some sparkles. There we go. That's what these streams are sort of about. And 9 people on this next wave. Wonderful. I'm hoping we don't have a troublesome Xerneas, and then we can just jump into the next one and do 2 batches of invites as well. More sparkles. More chances for sparkles. Excellent. What's the CP of it, Alex? Is it a good one, or is it sort of like a trade one? God, lobby of 10. Nice. Brilliant. Thank you everybody who's been jumping in. Genuinely, getting the lobbies pretty much full every time. Remote raid full. I know that the local crew will be getting lobbies of 20s easily. Alex Rose. Oh, it's the first one. Congrats on getting the first shiny Xerneas. 2635. Lucky trade. I think that's lucky trade worthy, but it's a weather boosted shiny, so big congrats. Fantastic. Always nice to get people's first shinies. I remember, stay hydrated, people. Keep hydrated. Oh yes, and that was it. I forgot. Xerneas. Xerneas learns Giga Impact. I forgot about that. Candy again, lol. Zachary's getting peed off. He's getting another shiny. Ah, how many raids in, though? That's the thing. I've seen some people with bad luck again, like some people with good luck. It's exactly like any legendary raid boss. Hopefully it's not too many raids away for the sparkles. Fingers crossed for lobby number 2, 2613. Ouch. Ouch on my end, but may there be a 2701 out there, hopefully, for somebody. Fingers crossed. Style points. ThomasChalmers with the final strike. Thank you, everybody who jumped in. And I think 2 shinies might be our lot. I'd be very surprised if we get a 3rd one on the stream. We'll set technically 4th for the stream, because we obviously got one from Wolfpack right at the very beginning from Europe, or Norway. Hey, Thomas. Good to see you at some horrendous time in the morning. I said earlier, I applaud anybody who wakes up at some crazy time in the middle of the night. I'm awake and in desperate need of a shiny right now. Fingers crossed. They've got some late raids, so you're all good. You're catered for. Hopefully we can quench those shiny vibes, I guess. That's sort of not really a sentence, but hey. Have you actually had a shiny at all, or are you still hunting for the first one? Thomas Lamotta. Just got a shiny Voltorb. Congrats on the blue ball. Blue ball shiny. Okay, Xerneas, I'm going to hit a nice throw on you because I don't care. Come on. He says being impatient and literally having only thrown about 4 balls at it. Another 11, 11, 11. Oh, it's okay, so 26-13 is the 11, 11, 11. Right, gotcha. So, a lovely, what, 73, 76%, something like that. Alright, Xerneas, stop being a... whatever. Unhit Lucky Friends with Bunzo, nice. International Lucky Friends are going quite strong tonight, because I think... was it Jerry and somebody else? Jerry and Sammy, I think, hit Lucky Friends on a raid as well. If only you could do Lucky Bloody Friend trades across the globe. Okay, at this rate, we're really going to struggle to get the next raid in, so it might be very, very much a touch and go kind of thing. We might actually miss it if this Xerneas causes any more problems. Finally getting in the ball, we're going to have to go very hardcore with like 1 set of invites. Hopefully we go fast. Because how long's on it? 52 seconds. Actually, we won't make that raid. We won't make that raid with the first set of invites, unfortunately. So, what the hell's happened to all the late egg catches? Or maybe the late egg catches haven't really spawned in quite yet. I thought we had more than that. Bloody hell. Oh well. We've got 1 late egg hatch and 1 hatching in about 18 minutes. That's kind of bollocks, really. What happened there? Oh, no, there we go. So there's 1 hatching. Wait, no. Okay, so the delayed notifications. I was like, oh, we've got 1 at 24 minutes past, but it's 6. That's dumb. I'm in triple digits now for Xerneas and 0 shiny. No way. That's horrendous. That's actually crazy. Sorry to hear that. That's mad. Sebasta, yes, it has been a very long time. Many, many moons. How are you doing? Thanks for jumping back into one of the streams. Hope you're well. Hope you've been good. How's the shiny Xerneas? And how did you do on shiny Veltal in the 2 weeks just gone? Right, so I'm going to do a couple of invite waves on this one. We'll get through everybody on the Patreon list, and we'll get the donation squad peeps in as well. Because we actually have 37 minutes on this. 37 minutes on this raid. We can get everybody into a lobby on the Patreon and the Super Chat squad. Some of the OG peeps on the friends list as well. We should be all good. don't believe that. 2 troublesome Xerneas, and that's what happens. 2 troublesome Xerneas catches, and it causes you to miss the final raid of the night. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Butterfree Char Bulba. Thank you, VG, for posting the code. We should be able to get another batch of invites. So I'll work my way through all the Patreon peeps. It's going to be Michelle, Bunzo, Cedric, Charlie Todd, and Cicatrix. I think Sue will probably still be inviting the few that were on her list. Just realised I got, first gold gym in Ealing, University of West London. Nice. Congrats, Sammy. Fantastic. The Ghost Gold Gym, I think it's called, where you don't have any time defending the gym, no berries, no nothing. It's just raids only. So congratulations. 9 people. I need to bail immediately. Good luck. Lobby number 1. Fingers crossed there's a shundo in there because it's post 7 o'clock, and usually post 7 o'clock is where the fortune really lies. Certainly in UK raid hour, I find. UK raid hour prevails, so let's get Kerry, let's get Andrew, we'll get Petra, Karen and Kim in this batch of invites. Doing very good, very busy with school. Of course. Very hyped for Pokemon Violet. Hey, that launches very soon, doesn't it, actually? In like, what, a month? 4 weeks, 3 weeks away? Something like that. Thank you, Kerry, for jumping in. I haven't got a shiny Xerneas yet because I have no passes left. Sorry to hear that. I need to jump out and do the next batch of invites. It was Butterfree Char Squirtle. Thank you, VG. I'll get Zachary in this lobby if that's okay. So let's get Lothate, Louise, Motters, Sandpiper, Sally6. Oh, Sally62 will be in the next one. Michael will be in the next one. I'm hoping those invites make their way out in good time. How are we doing? Glad I stopped by. Not too bad. Done very well this raid hour, honestly. Got 3 shiny Xerneas, so very pleased. A lot of shinies for other people, which is always what we're about, which is fantastic. But you don't have to worry about no passes at the moment, because obviously Xerneas is here for like another week and a half. So you got plenty of time to get the sort of silver and blue stag, as we can say. 5 weeks Friday, gotcha. 8 people in that raid. Very best of luck to that lobby. Wishing you all the best fortune. Wonderful. Chaz, good evening, mate. How are you doing? How is your input? Do you raid hour in person? Any shiny vibes? Any shiny Xerneas? Anything good? I hope you've been well, mate, and looking forward to seeing you next week when you pop by to London. It'll be awesome. Okay, we should be getting to the tail end of the Patreon on this. So, Size62, ThomasChalmers, Tomo96, Randy, and Wolfpack. There we go. I'm hoping, Thomas, that we bring Ealing's shiny fortunes towards you, because genuinely some of the sparkles have been going off this week. Not just in Xerneas raids, but like both Sue and I have had shiny rock ruffs. We've had wild shinies of random stuff. It's been mad. It's been a mad one this week, actually. Butterfree Char. Thank you for your G. Anybody, like people who post in the codes for the raids, I appreciate it, because it's another thing I don't really have to remember. I don't have to keep it in my memory banks. I can keep chatting bollocks for the stream duration. In a raid, if you do another lobby, I'm down. Okay, no worries, Randy. Thank you for letting me know, dude. We might do another lobby. Let's see. Let's get the super chat folks in. Let's get Wilson, and then we'll send out random invites to anybody else. Might get. I know that's I forget. Keith, and get Keith in. Maston, if you're still available and fancy an invite, I'm happy to do so. There you go, 7. Smashing stuff. We'll definitely be able to do another lobby. Easy. Yes, Sue got the shiny Mime Junior. She's hatching eggs a lot, but seriously, she's only hatched about 5 or 6 mine junior. And she got the shiny from the eggs already, which is mental. Absolutely mental. Gonna have to go out of passes. I'm glad that you got 2 shinies tonight, Charlie Todd. So big congratulations on finally getting the shiny Xerneas. I need to bail on that lobby. Best of luck on that wave. Thanks for the shows. Hope you get more. Have a good evening, Charlie Todd. Thanks for stopping by the stream and for the invite or 2 prior to UK Raid. I always appreciate it. Oh, and sorry, I must have missed that you were feeling ill. Hope you get well soon. We'll take one, please. Professor 58, of course. Of course. I was going to hang fire for Randy to jump out of, or be done with his raid, I think. Because we do, like, there'll be a couple of other patrons, and then we might be able to do some OG invites as well. New to Nintendo Switch Pokemon games. They're more ahead than I am because I don't even have a Switch still. No idea. No idea what Pokemon that is. Well, it looks open, insane. Very hyped for that. Hopefully, have good fun with it. The game releases. Available at the minute. Cool, Randy. I'm going to get a lobby going. Let's go. Is there anybody else on the Patreon squad who's not had an invite to Llamas North already? I know that they might be working their way back to do this one. Who have we not put into a lobby? I don't know about Amina72. I've forgotten. Genuinely. Right, Professor 58. Let's get Randy. Let's send out those 3 invites. Currently skulking and down for the stag. No worries. Maston, let's send you one. Someone to Mike Newcomb's as well. That's the first batch of invites done. It might be a little bit of a tight one to get another set of invites out, but you know, it is what it is. Thank you, Professor 58, for jumping in. Looking at anybody else? Should be able to send out an invite to Sarah32 Louise as well. Butterfree Char Pika. Right, let's go. Next batch of invites. So let's go for anybody in the OG. So let's get ATSO5, the Boss Lady. We've got Sarah32 Louise. And let's get a Rated K in there as well. I haven't had Kevin in a raid invite for a while. Can't wait to get Violet. So that's what everybody what are people going for? Scarlet or Violet? Because is Violet the one that's got like the one that has jet engines, the sort of futuristic dragon person thingy? Because I like that one. Because when you fly with it, it looks like you Maverick from Top Gun. It looks hysterical. I like that design. Nice little lobby there. Lobby is 7. This will be the final wave for this one, and then we've got a little bit of time before the final probably late egg hatch begins, and then we'll crack on with that. And I did see Francesco messaging about going to Five Guys afterwards. Are we really doing Five Guys for dinner? That sounds unlikely. Getting the one with the female professor or whatever. The thing is, for me, I saw somebody saying like, you don't have a Switch. Like, no, I've never purchased a Switch because I've always been like, if I'm going to do a console game, it needs to be like a racing or arcade racer kind of thing. Because until Pokemon Go, I didn't do Pokemon games or anything like that. I wasn't interested in Pokemon. So for me now in my head, it's very difficult to think of like, I'll do a console game, sit down and play Pokemon game. To me, it's like Pokemon Go. I'll go out and about, walk around, etc. Whereas if I'm going to sit down, the game, and I was talking to people, I'm definitely going to stream it when it drops on December the 2nd, Need for Speed Unbound, the new Need for Speed. If anybody's been, I've tried to retweet a few bits and pieces, but oh my god, it looks insane. It looks insane. You can remove, parts of the car. The latest drop of info, they've got. You can customize. It's got like an anime style effects on it, but you can take them off if you want to. They're customizing a Nissan Silvia S14 throughout the various trailers, and the latest one, they've literally got to the point where they've removed the whole roof, the windscreen, and the rear window, and put just a roll cage as the middle of the car. And the rear wing is like a huge thing that stretches from the bottom of the bumper all the way over the whole back of the car. The customization for this game is off the scale. So when that drops, I will be live streaming that thing. I need that game. It looks incredible. Thanks everybody for jumping in. Maston, well done for getting the final strike with a non-mega B-drill. Nice one. An ATSO5 Albert with not final strike, with the most damage. Nice work. Not the final raid of the stream, not the final shiny chance, because this one's dead. 2614 is pretty bloody bad. Shiny, though, for Professor 58. Wonderful, mate. Congratulations. 2646. Smashing. New dono trains for the Switch. Well, anybody who's on the Patreon will see what upgrades I've done over the last sort of week. I'll record a video, actually, before I go out for dinner tonight. Genuinely, the upgrades that are coming for some of the content purposes are mega. We may have some more interesting stuff planned in the next couple of months, which would be sweet. Maybe even the next couple of weeks, which I can't wait. I cannot wait. Could you stop being a troublesome little stag, please? Thank you for the raid. Woke up late, but enjoyed the weekly live stream. Thank you for jumping in, Sandpiper. Appreciate the damage in any raid that anyone jumps into. It's just always good. Boom. There we go. Shiny for DeBossler, yes. Congratulations, Dina. Fantastic. That's awesome. So 2 shinies from that little raid, from that final lobby. Wonderful. That should have been an excellent. That should have been an excellent. Don't do this to me, Pokemon Go. Stupid game. Right, hit the edge of the excellent. Hit the edge of the great. Sorry. Okay, we're going to try again. I'm going to borrow my Switch once I'm done with Scarlet. The thing is, if I am going to go down the route of doing like console Pokemon games, I will look to get my own Switch in the future. It's just, I don't know. It's hard for me to sort of break the mentality of console games. For me, have always been like sit down, do, Forza Horizon, Need for Speed, Rocket League, Burnout, those sorts of things. Very difficult for me to get the mentality of, and of course the worst throw we do catches the damn thing. 4XL with no throw bonus. Sweet. So, as we stand, just under 5 minutes until, not a shiny Venipede, until what I think is the final raid of the night, which is a very late egg hatch, which will get done. Play Animal Crossing. I don't know, for me, like, I saw like the likes of Nick, Zoe playing Animal Crossing. It just didn't look like the sort of game I'd find interesting or fun. Genuinely, I don't know. It's just something. It just didn't vibe with me when I saw it, and I never really understood the hype of it. I'm gonna be honest. Ah, first racer, Ridge Racer was amazing. I had Ridge Racer, I think it was 3 or something at the time on PSP. That was incredible. Ridge Racer, it's such a shame they got rid of it. It was actually a Namco game, wasn't it? Ridge Racer was incredible. Such a good racing game. It was super ultra arcade though, amazing. And that's it. It's like I'm too late for the Arceus hype and all of that sort of thing now, really. So if I'm going to do anything with the Switch, I will jump onto Scarlet and Violet, but I don't see it happening at the moment. Okay, yeah, let's do a Loathe 8 raid invite. Why not? Thank you very much, VG, for sending through the invite. Let's just let's see maybe if a random international remote brings the full shiny of the stream. Let's find out, shall we? Gran Turismo was 1 was the first racing game for PS1. God, that's a throwback. That is a serious throwback. The original Gran Turismo. It's mad. And where are they at? Like Gran Turismo, what, 7 or 8 or something like now? It's crazy. I'd watch you play... Oh, it's Breath of the Wild. I didn't understand the acronym or whatever it was for a minute. I don't know. Again, it's like Zelda, just not... I'm not a massive fan of that style of game, really. It just doesn't do it for me. Like when you're operating a character. Like, I don't know, the best way to describe it is I know there's a lot of stuff. Like GTA 5 has so much within it, but the only thing I really like doing is buying the cars and driving them around and doing the online races. That's the best bit of and just causing general chaos. But I don't really like the missions and all of that sort of stuff. I don't really care for it in GTA 5. So for me, it's like I love my racing games. Doesn't really matter necessarily what it is, but give me a racing game. Actually, one of the best. Anybody know this racing game? Blur on Xbox 360. I think it was PlayStation 3 at the time. Blur was such an underrated game. That is such a good game because it was, imagine like a sort of more intense, hardcore version of Mario Kart with real cars, like licensed cars. So you'd have like racing Ford GTs and Koenigseggs and stuff in an arcade kind of racer around Brighton Beach while throwing missiles at each other, which was just insane. I'm going to have to boot that up for a stream in the near future because that was such a good game. That was amazingly good fun. And honestly, one of the few games that has 4-player split screen for Xbox 360 racing games because everything was like open world and all of that. So that was amazing. It's a good party game, actually. A very good party game. Oh, is there a second Breath of the Wild coming? I think I saw that posted somewhere. That'll be good fun for people who want to play it. Get it in. Our final raid of the night should have hatched by now. That's all good. Do you remember Twisted Metal? I don't, no. Karen, hello. Thanks for the invites, man. Much appreciated. Not a problem. Thank you very much for jumping onto the Patreon squad last week, by the way. Huge appreciation. Always enjoy and look out for all of the side comments and tips. No worries. I'm glad to provide some manner of entertainment. Were there any joy from the invites, Karen? Any shinies, anything good that came through? Let's go. Take this down. Come on, Mega Aggron. Stop faffing around. New God of War. There's loads of games coming out, isn't there? It's just I've seen. I was so concerned about the Need for Speed because it was delayed by a year and then delayed by another month. We got 2152 actually, which it's not too bad. I think that's a 96er. Let's see if we get 96% shiny. That's sweet. And the Final Strike. Let's fingers crossed. Damn, not a shiny, but hey ho. Yes, it's a 2152. Not too shabby at all. There were all kinds of delays and stuff with the new Need for Speed that was originally meant to be released in 2021, and then there was the whole thing of the new Criterion studio that has a name of the old studio that ruined Need for Speed games and did Burnout, but then it's like new personnel and stuff, and they were having the whole thing of trying to form the studio during the pandemic, and then EA pulled them off of Need for Speed to go and work on the handling mechanics for Battlefield 2042. I think, and then everyone in the Need for Speed community was a bit like, what's going on, and all of that. And then, obviously, because it's sort of like the delay and all of this sort of stuff, but actually, I think they've done a yet to remain to be seen, but from what we've seen of the new Need for Speed, I think they've smashed it. They've gone back to, if anybody remembers Underground 2, they've kind of brought that cartoon art style up to 2022 standard, so you've got really high def resolution sort of anime style cartoon people, characters, and visual effects, but mixed in with real-world cars that are some of the best models I've ever seen. So visually, it looks spectacular. It's such a nice thing to see a racing game go in a really different direction, because you've got like, you know, you've got Forza Horizon and Forza Motorsport and the Crew and all of that. They go kind of for more realistic stuff, and Need for Speed's kind of tried to go down a different path now with a cartoon anime style mixed with real-world car models, which is awesome. Thank you very much. That was actually a successful catch that I breezed past. It's a good 96, so thank you very much, Loath. Amazing. And they can help with Red Lion. NFL's Underground 2, one of the faves on the PS2. Yeah, Underground 2 was such a good game. Such a good game. I was seeing someone asking, you're not a fan of fighting games, Milo? No, not really. I've never been a fan of that sort of style of gaming. I know it's hugely popular and it can be interesting. It's just not for me personally. Got to head out. Choxecho7, thank you very much for joining us once again. Hope you have a good rest of the week. Best of luck for LitwitCon Day. Hopefully see you again next week. Was the last Need for Speed you played, Baladu? It's a good Need for Speed. Really good Need for Speed game. But if you stopped then, you missed out on the best one. Most Wanted 05. Most Wanted 2005 was the best Need for Speed game ever. Bar none, really. Did you ever play Midnight Club Dub Edition? I played Midnight Club. They had a dub edition on PSP. And as a PSP game goes, that was incredible. I love that. I had the LA remix, so you actually had racing in LA and racing in Tokyo as well. Really good game. I love Midnight Club. Such a shame that bloody Rockstar stopped it and shut it down. Right, we're going to do multi-waves on the Patreon side of things, and also the Donation Squad peeps as well. And this will be the final raid of the night, but I'm going to get through several lobbies of this one as best as we can. And then got to go and meet Sue, Francesca, and some of the crew, hopefully for some dinner. And then won't be too late to film something for the Patreon, hopefully, and say, like, this is some new stuff. Alison Becker, thank you for jumping in. Butterfree, Squirtle, Bulba. Thank you, Charlie Lucy, for posting the code. The most wanted to underground / carbon era of NFS was peak. Yes, I agree. That was those 4 games were by far and away like the best era of Need for Speed. I'm just hitting invite to everybody at this point. Hopefully not 5 guys. Yeah, I would like to go somewhere a bit different, potentially, but we've been to Parks. We've been to, where did we go? We had Sunday Roast, which was nice. Can't remember where else we went, to be honest. We tried the Greek place. There's a nice Greek place up by Ealing Broadway, which was actually rather good. But Thomas, if you haven't, I don't know if you've tried the one that was from 2019. Need for Speed Heat is very, very alike Most Wanted. Very alike, and it's got some good stuff about it. That was the last Need for Speed game they did. Right, there's 4 of you in there for that lobby. I can let you guys crack on, because you're all pros. Got the right counters, got the right mons. So, in a raid with Sue and Tom. You're probably doing exactly the same raid, Dell, to be fair. Because they're all at Red Lion. They're all there. Right, next batch of Patreon invites. Where do we get to? We've got to Edinburgh. So, Kayleigh's online. Karen, Kim, Lothays, and Professor 58. Again, Professor 58, you might have already had the invite for Red Lion from Sue or Tom, who are on site. Blow was a fantastic... Blow was such an amazing game. It was one of those I didn't get it at the time, because I think I was busy at school, so I didn't have the time to play many console games, but I bought it while I was at uni, and oh my god. Like, you look at it and go, this is nuts. Like, I can't believe... They wouldn't be able to make that sort of game anymore, I don't think. You wouldn't be able to, like, team weapons and stuff with licensed cars very easily. Butterfree, Squirtle, Char. Did you send me an invite? I don't know if you were showing online actually, Kerry. I don't know if it breezed past it or not. Let me try. I'll try and send you an invite again. Jim's now online as well. Sam Piper Sally 62 SY89. Let's just do that. Send out those invites. They should listen to the fans and remaster those old games. Honestly, if they remastered the Underground games and Most Wanted, because what hacked me off is this: they teased last year or something. They teased, oh, we're doing a remaster, and everyone was like, no way, they're going to remaster one of the old games. They remastered Hot Pursuit 2010, which already is even today looks like a visually stunning, up-to-date current game, because it runs on the same engine that they were doing the newer games on, like the current games. So all they did was do a slight retexturing and then whack the price up again and say, here's a new remaster. No, you've literally just slightly changed one or two aspects of the game. It's such a load of BS. So I can't believe they remastered a game that is done on the current consoles. Like, it's so stupid. Anyway, that was mad. I wish they would remaster the older Need for Speeds from like the early 2000s. That'd be the thing to do. Kerry, did you get into that raid? If not, I'm happy to send you another invite. Kareem's probably actually at that raid, so let's send out final batch to Le Patreons. And we'll send one out to Ash. Just why not? 61 likes. Can we get to, yeah, let's get to 69. Come on, get us to 69 likes. 69 likes, we max a Yveltal 100 to 50. Why not? Why not? Warpack, thank you for jumping in. So, Butterfree, Squirtle, Pika. Right, let's go. So, donation duo, thank you very much. Let's see if there's any creators who'd be down. Maybe Mark Volman, Newcombs, and Master27. I can't do the invites apparently. I did. Yes, Zachary can get one. I'm going to do one more lobby. Sorry, mate, just pop Daily Adventure Incense. Very best of luck. May a Galarian bird grace your screen, Randy. Not a problem. Not a problem, dude. $64 likes, I see. We're getting there. Come on. Get the magical 69. Let's do it. I think we'll get one more lobby in on this one, actually. At least after this I can go back to sleep. Yes, exactly, and get some more Zeds. That'll be good. For however many hours remaining before you actually have to wake up again. Goodness me. Right, lobby of 5. You guys can crack on with that. Very best of luck. Final lobby for the night. I'll get Zachary on this one, and then there'll be a bunch of the OG peeps. Hopefully. There we go. Hopefully we have enough time. Right, I'm going to get the next batch of invites out, then I'm going to quickly nip to the lavatory mid-lobby and risk it. If we can actually do that. Hopefully there's enough time to jump in and do it. Okay, he's in. Cool. Butterfree, Squirtle, Butterfree. Try with me again, okay. I will, Bunzo. I will send you the invite again. And Wilson. Send Waff. Cool. Right, there's definitely enough people there. I'm going to quickly nip to the lavatory. I will be back. Okay, we're back. Yes, I'm getting carried, Dell. We've hit 69 likes. I see it on my own screen. Smash in. Thank you very much indeed, everybody. We will be maxing a Yveltal Hundo to 50 for the 6th and probably final time, to be honest. I very much doubt we'll be getting another Shundo anytime soon. I still have a Xerneas for you. Do you want to do before the stream ends? I need to disappear off and get some dinner and so do a few bits and pieces. So VG, I will decline gracefully, but I appreciate the offer. Thank you. Still no shinies. Oh my god, Thomas, you're being absolutely rinsed by Xerneas. Why? I don't understand. RNG is just terrible. Sorry to hear that. $26.80 regular, $15.15.11 for Cedric. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Already done it. Oh yeah, I imagine it was a possibility, Bunzo. No worries. $26.50 is the final raid for tonight. Stewie and I can't remember the chap's name, but we met him in Seattle, out and about in the city. So thanks for jumping in. Zachary with the star point, there we go. And I got the walk star badge once again, because yes, we did walk quite a lot. I hope there were plenty of shinies. Not a shiny to round off the stream, but we did get 3 tonight, which is by far and away the most amount of shiny legendaries we've had from a raid stream in what feels like donkey's years, to be honest. I don't remember the last time we had more than 1 shiny. Or any shiny, like Yveltal. Was there any shiny? I don't remember. I don't remember. I'll try and get this one caught, and then we can actually max something, which would be always good. Mark's alive. Oh my god, Mark, you're alive. Slightly excellent, easy. Someone on lights. So now it says 68 on my screen. Come on, 69 likes. Keep it there. 69 likes. Close. Come on, you're the last Xerneas of the night. It's like time's ticking away. Goodness sake. Come on. There we go. At last. Finally done. 5XL to finish off. With a no-throw bonus. Getting it done. There's a wild freaking Ninetales by my house, which is nice. Sweet. So thank you everybody who's hit the like button, everybody who's joined for raids tonight, etc. On the Patreon squad for supporting. We've had a couple of super chats as well, which is always muchly appreciated. Thank you for the support. And if I search up bloody 4-star and Yveltal from Be Fine Go, this will be the final Yveltal to get to level 50. 451,000 dust. 296 XL. This completes my first squad of 600% IV legendaries in the bag with over 1100 XL still to spare. Again, everybody who sent through invites on that whole Yveltal mad rush. What a glorious sight with the Shundo in there. That was mad. Be Fun Go is one of your locals. Lol, you have to buy him a drink from me for the hundo. Squad of 6, 100% Yveltal was just something mental. I wanted the Shundo and got quite a lot more than expected. So that was rather good. But with that, we're going to end the stream. So thank you to the mod squad for helping moderate and keep everything clean, clear, and everything like that. Thank you very much to the Patreon squad for supporting. We'll be back next week, obviously, for another Xerneas raid hour stream. But I'm going to wish everybody the very best of luck for the Litwick Community Day this Saturday. And shout, I know there's a lot of people coming down to Ealing for Saturday, which is going to be absolutely awesome. So if you're available to come down, give us a shout on social media or in the Discord or whatever. Because the more people we get there, if you've got a Sylph Road account, we can do the check-in, and also we want to get some good community group pictures, which would be marvellous. So I'm very much looking forward to Saturday. It's going to be an absolute blast. So wishing you all the very best of luck for the little shiny candle, and I will say, do take care.